Welcome and welcome back everyone. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Pooja and I make home decor videos that includes thrifting, refurbishing, upcycling and make it on my own. So if you like to watch those type of videos or if you like to make your home decor on a budget, you will absolutely love the videos that I posted on my channel. After watching this video, don't forget to check out other videos that I posted on my channel. You will absolutely enjoy it, and let me get started with today's video. Before we jump into the video, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. Okay, let's get started now. So today's video is about upcycling two products. I believe my color for today is green because both the products that I upcycled that both went for green color. I made one jewelry holder in sage green and gold combination, and the other product that I tried to upcycle was vase. That vase I could actually find for $2 at Salvation Army, and the jewelry holder is actually $3 that I actually got from liquidation store. It was $3 and then I got it for half off, so probably like $1. And vase is actually inspired from one of the high-end decor dupe. The color itself, which is something that I really wanted to have, I tried to make it on my own and that actually turned out similar. Both the products that I upcycled in today's video, I had it for a long time. I was not planning to upcycle it. It was just there. I bought it in some sale or probably in a liquidation that I found. And I was planning to make something from it probably whenever I have an idea. So today was the day that I actually decided to make it. Vase, of course, I love to make vase. And this one is the first colored vase that I ever made. So it's absolutely amazing. You will 100% enjoy it. You will enjoy it for sure. I literally bought 0 things to upcycle that, and they both turned out really well, very bright. It's a bit of like a maximalist kind of design, and I enjoyed making it. Vase is a bit of a longer process for 2-3 steps, in which you can like actually skip 1 or 2 steps that I'm gonna be including in my voiceover. So you will definitely have an idea how to make that. But yeah, both of them turned out really well. Let me know how do you like it, and let me know which product you want me to make next. And let me get started with today's video. So our first project is jewelry holder. So for that, I had this wood piece from Target. In Canada, we don't actually have Target. I got this from one of our liquidation store. It was actually for $3 at Target, and with the liquidation store, I got it for about $1.50 or somewhere around that. But basically, it was like a dollar store stuff. I got it few months back. I bought it because I wanted to upcycle it just the way I'm doing it right now. It was lying around the corner, and I decided to upcycle it. So for that, I painted that in white color to make the wood color even. There is a different shade of wood in between. So to even that out, I painted entire piece in white coat for about 2 times. I could have made a keychain holder or probably a book holder or something like that from this piece, but I believe I probably needed jewelry holder more than any other thing, so I decided to go with that. And then I decided to go with green and gold combination. Now the green color that you're seeing right now, that did not work well for me. I was hoping it's gonna look more dense, more pale, but it was looking pretty bright and something that I was not expecting. So just because I painted it already, I went for it by 1 coat. But in 2nd and 3rd coat, I actually could make a shade that I wanted to create. It was a sage color, sage green kind of a color that looks really nice with gold accessories. So I painted my shelf in sage green color for 2 to 3 coats nicely, and I let it dry for about 3 to 4 hours in between. Now at this point, you'd probably be thinking that I could have spray painted it. Yes, you're right. I could have, but I didn't want to buy another $10-15 spray paint just for this $2 thing. And I wanted a matte finish, which can actually be easily achievable by acrylic paint, and I was not hoping to spend much on this project, so that was the whole point. I did not spray painted it. And to make holder, I had this push pins. I'm not really sure why did I even buy it. Anyways, so I had my sponge brush. On top of that, I actually stick them, I poked them, and spray painted them in gold paint from front and back, both parts. This is a dull gold color that was looking nice, and my jewelry holder was completely dry from the paint. It was looking like this. It was really amazing green color, just the way I was hoping. And I poked my push pins, which I actually spray painted in gold color, in equal distance, and I poked 5 of them to hang my necklace, bracelets, or some earrings. And here we are done with our first project. Now for the second project, I had this vase that I thrifted like 2 months ago from Salvation Army. I thrifted because I like the shape and I was hoping to make something out of it. I did not have an idea what I'm gonna make, but I was hoping to make something out of this. While I was going through Pottery Barn website and Western website, I saw some of the vases. They sell organic vases, which I was trying to make from this vase. Now the shape of the vase was pretty nice, creative, that I actually can achieve organic shape very easily. All I had to do is improvise a texture. So for that, I had this paper. This is the paper that we usually get when we buy some glass stuff or glass or stoneware from hardware shop, and they wrap this up in the paper. I'm using the same paper, and then I use my wood glue, which I'm going to be dissolving that in water. And I did not realize that I was making a mess. But now that you have an idea what kind of glue I'm using, it's a Gorilla Glue wood glue, which I'm going to be dissolving in a water. With the paper, I made the tiny pieces of paper, and I'm also going to be using that to cover my vase with. I mix my water and glue mixture really well. I will be using that for about 3 to 4 layers of paper. And I forgot to mention, but this vase for about $1.99, so $2. Really affordable price and very nice shape for that. Now to get started, I actually brushed down my glue and water mixture and started to stick paper pieces on top of that. By doing this, I'm actually trying to create a paper mache kind of structure, a paper mache kind of texture, and it was working a bit. I did not want to go with whole making a paper mache and sticking onto the vase itself. It was like a long process, so I was trying to create a shortcut. Well, yes, it did not work out just the way I was expecting, not exactly as paper mache, but I think it worked well for me. So once I had my first layer done and dried for after 3 to 4 hours, I had this wood filler that I was going to add on top of that, just a bit of an extra texture to my vase. I'm purely using my hands for that because I'm going to be wiping down some extra bumps or extra lumps that is this texture is creating. That and that wood filler texture is also pretty nice and thin. It will probably dry in 15 to 20 minutes. So I let it dry for 15 to 20 minutes, and once it was dry, I rubbed it from my hand and I flaked all of the big lumps that was on the surface. After that, I added white paint to a bowl and added a baking soda. Now this is also a step that you can leave it like that with white color on top of that. I am using white color just to give it another layer of texture with baking soda and paint, and just to even out the color as well. It was looking amazing just with the white color too, but just because it's summer and I like to play with colors as well, I decided to go with some extra colors too. But with white color itself, it was looking amazing. If you have a home that has just organic decor or minimalist decor, you don't like to play with a lot of colors, or you just want to go with earthen colors, that was the best looking vase. And now to give it a final color just the way I am wanting, just the way I expected, I mixed few colors, a few acrylic paints from my palette, and I started to make a color that I was expecting. I was trying to make a deep green sea kind of a color, and that was easily achievable by dark green, yellow, and a bit of a blue color. And once I had my desired shade, I added a baking soda to that. And just to make it a little bit darker, I added a black paint in that as well. After adding baking soda, I started to paint my vase for one last time, and after that it was completely done. Now that you can see while I'm painting my vase how much texture it has created, how much texture it has got after having 3 to 4 layers of texture. My paint isn't going smoothly. I have to rub my paint into the surface, and that is actually a good sign that my vase has a texture, and that's something that I was trying to achieve. So yeah, this was the last step and my project was done. You can certainly go with any desired color that you like. I decided to go with green because of summer. Other than that, you can certainly go with white as well. That will look amazing too. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this channel. That means a lot to me. And please don't forget to tell me how you like the video, because that's gonna help me to create my YouTube community. Once again, thank you so much for all your love, and I will see you in the next video.